it helps with some of these things as we go on. Hello, are you still there? All right. So let's see some of the benefits of LinkedIn. I mentioned a few of them. Let's see if you like. I talked about networking. All right. So LinkedIn provides a very wonderful space for networking with people and collaborating with people. All right. On LinkedIn, you find it's easy to find people that are doing the kind of thing that you're doing without the noise. There are other platforms too that provide this feature, but the good thing and the nice thing with LinkedIn is how simple it is and how decluttered the interface is. All right. So I'm going to provide a link at some point so that for those of you who are here who have not, you don't have a LinkedIn account, you can easily quickly set one up. It's very easy. There's nothing, it's a no-brainer. All right. So LinkedIn helps you to actually see people who are doing the same thing you are doing in the same space. And it helps you to actually, reach out to these people and share information, collaborate, get them to join you if you have projects that require collaboration. So it's very simple and it doesn't have noise. It's very decluttered, it's very decluttered. It's not a space where you are seeing one thing, there's some shout about some World Cup somewhere, or maybe one political event happening there. When you come to the LinkedIn platform, you see that it is entirely focused to exactly what you need. All right. So another very important use case for LinkedIn is job searching. If you set up your profile properly, it really, really puts you up for very good jobs. All right, very good jobs. I got should I say a gig with a Canadian firm from LinkedIn. Somebody reached out, saw my LinkedIn profile, and reached out to me about a job. Interestingly, it was a job about JS Report. JS Report is the platform that I use working with Vinicom. All right, so I got to learn how to use JS Report in Vinicom, and somebody saw my profile, saw it on my profile on LinkedIn, and reached out to me from Canada. I was able to do the job for them, and I was paid. I think then it was about $300. Yeah, $300. Convert that to Nigerian naira, and you see what that means. And it was all on LinkedIn. I didn't do anything. The person just reached out to me, saw my profile, and saw that I had JS Report there, and I got hired. All right. Another very good, very, very good use case for LinkedIn is branding. All right. So branding is everything. You understand? Somebody said, if a madman can package himself and brand himself very well, you get people to follow him. All right. So it's to underscore and to emphasize how important branding is. If you want people to address you properly, they say you need to dress properly. So branding is all about how you present yourself. How when you're on LinkedIn, don't just pick up any kind of a picture, and drop there. A picture that doesn't have very good resolution, So we'll go into some of that later. But I just want to let you know that LinkedIn provides features for you that helps you to brand and present yourself in a very appealing way that attracts people to your platform, to your page, and that significantly improves your chances of being selected for either a job or a contract or whatever the case may be. All right. Okay, so now to the crux of the matter, creating your LinkedIn profile. All right, so there is a link that I have here. I'm hoping I should be able to select it, but it's basically www.linkedin.com. Chisom, I'm presenting, so my slide doesn't seem to allow me. Sorry, let me go back. Doesn't seem to allow me to click. So, but if you can help me to drop this link, it's very simple and short. .linkedin.com. You can just drop it for me in the chat so that they are able to quickly go there. For those of you who don't already have. If you already have a LinkedIn profile, then all you might just need to do is to optimize that. Optimize that. All right. So for those of you who don't have, quickly go there right now. So if you go there, go to this URL right now. It's going to take you to a page, a simple page where you see a button to join now. All right. So once you click on that button to join now, it opens up a form, a simple form for you to add your personal details, basically your name, your email, and some other details. All right. So there's also an option for you to use your Google account. You see at the bottom of the page, there's the option for you to use your Google account. So you can just click on the Google account, and Google handles all the details of your registration and authentication. It provides all your account details from your Google account, and that's it. Basically, your account has been created. All right. All right, so that's very simple. The next thing is how to optimize, optimizing your profile, all right? Because you need to optimize your profile, to get all the whistles and bells, that you need to get yourself where you have to be. So one very, very first thing that you need to do to optimize your profile is um, getting a very good headshot or a profile picture. All right. So you need to have a good headshot and profile picture. All right. So that is very important. All right. So once you can either do that on your own, or if you know it, I don't think it's expensive these days. You can get a good photographer. If you can get a good picture yourself, that's fine. But me, I would recommend that you get a good photographer. All right. So once you get a good photographer, they can give you a nice headshot. Make sure you are properly dressed. You can either use, I recommend both African corporate or Western corporate, whichever one is your choice. But make sure that you are properly dressed, well made up and everything, and ready. Get a good photographer to get a nice headshot for you. All right, that's very important. All right. Then if you register, once you register on the platform, it brings you to your platform, your dashboard, so to speak. And on your dashboard, there are a number of things. Sorry, I don't have a picture of that on the slide. All right, but um, if if you register, immediately it takes you to your dashboard. On your dashboard, if you don't have a profile, by default, you will not have a profile picture. So most likely you have an alphabet representing your first name. So if your first name is Favor, you have F as an alphabet where your profile picture is supposed to be. All right. So to set that up, all you need to do is click on the edit. There's an icon there that looks like a pen. All right. So it looks like a pen. You can click that icon and it will take you to where you can edit your name and other things. You can also click on that alphabet itself, the alphabet that is showing the first letter of your first name, of course. Once you click on the alphabet itself, it's going to open up a place for you to add a picture. All right. So you click a button, add a picture. It will take you to your computer Explorer, your Files Explorer, and then you can upload a picture, a desirable picture. Once you upload the picture, it takes a few seconds or minutes, depending, and then you have your picture uploaded. Then you can also click on there's a background picture there. You can decide to either add a label to it. All right. You can add a label to it. Sorry, I'm trying to look at my own here on the side so that I can guide you. All right. Okay, good. So if you look at the background where you have your profile picture, if you look at the back, there's a background banner, sort of like a banner with a camera icon on it. All right. Okay. Good. All right. So it's signing me in now. Okay, my own LinkedIn profile needs a bit of work. I made some updates. All right, so if you can see my LinkedIn profile now.
Yes, we can.
All right, excellent. Okay, 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 okay. All right, so this is my LinkedIn profile. As you can see, my name is here. It wants me to verify because I'm using a new a laptop. This is not my regular laptop, actually, it's a different laptop. So this is the banner I was talking about, and this is your profile image. All right. So you can click on this profile image and need to hide this. Okay. All right, good. So you can click on that profile image. For you, if it's your first time, you probably will not have, you definitely won't have an image here. You probably be the first letter of the alphabet. So what you can do is click on the image and then it brings you here. Then you can click add photo. Then there's a button here for you to use the camera if you feel confident to take a picture of yourself. I won't advise or recommend that. Rather, I'll recommend that you click the upload picture. Then it will take you to your Windows Explorer or File Explorer. And then you can now select a picture, any of the pictures. I'm not going to select anyone because I like the picture I'm using currently. All right, so you can just select any picture. This will be a picture of yourself, a good headshot that you have saved in your computer. I would recommend using a laptop for this, but you can also use your phone for this. I would recommend that you use a laptop to do this, all right? So once you have selected that picture, the next thing you click open, and then it takes a few seconds or minutes depending on your network connection, and then it updates your picture, all right? So once you do that, you can also delete and maybe do some other editing here if you want to edit the picture that you currently have. So once you do that, it loads a few seconds and then it displays your profile picture here. Please, I would recommend getting a professional cameraman to get you a good headshot. Then your banner also, all right? So you can click on that icon that says camera, that is the camera icon there, and then it will bring you up to a pop-up where you can actually edit or choose a background banner. For this also, what I would advise for those of you, you can, if you have a downloaded or a pre-designed banner, you can do that. What I did actually was to use Canva. I use Canva. Canva has very, very good templates. If you go to Canva, it's just a software. I'll drop a link of that, or maybe Chisom, you can also help me drop a link for them to Canva. It's free. There's a free plan for Canva that allows you to get very nice templates for LinkedIn, for Facebook, and many of all those social platforms. So you can get a good template from Canva for a background pic. Once you have finished putting your headline, selecting the picture with a good headline in it, you can download it from Canva. And once you download it to your computer, you can just pick it here, pick that particular background image banner that you designed from Canva, click open, and then it's going to update your LinkedIn profile with that. All right. Now there is a few buttons here for adding sections. So you can click these buttons. There are a few sections that already exist here, but you can click profile to add some section regarding your education. Maybe you just completed a new task. Currently, some of you are taking courses at Vinicom Tech Hub. So once you're done, you can add a section here. All right. You can add a section here to fill in. Let's say I'm adding educational section. All right. So in this educational section, I can put here Vinicom Tech Hub Bootcamp. I can put in whatever certification I got here, maybe front-end, certification in front-end development or full-stack development. You understand? And then click save, put the dates you started and everything, click save, and all of that creates a new section for you. You can also edit. You can edit your name. You can edit your first name and other things about your profile as well. This is my current position right now. All right. So my education, location. All right. and add, you can edit the custom button and everything, all right? Edit contact information that you have, click on the button there, all the contact information and work that you have concerning your location. You can add a website here if you have a personal website, which everyone who is doing front end, I'm expecting that by the time you are done, you should be able to host a free portfolio, all right? I used to have one here, but I changed it to something else. I'm going to replace it very soon. So sorry that you don't see my own website here. I used to have a very nice website portfolio here. Some of you might have seen it at some point. All right. So you can add your website there, and that website is very important because people who are looking for you usually will want to just immediately click that and see. So a website like that would be a good place for you to demonstrate your skills, some of the things that you have done. All right. So some of the other things that you would need to do, you might want to, like, actually try your hands. Because of time, I might not need to go through all of that, but those of you who are in our Vinicom community, what you can do is just try your hands on some of these things that are on this video we shared with you. And if at any point you need some work, then you can reach out to me. Also, I know that there are very, very good and elaborate, very comprehensive content online. You can search on YouTube as well to get guides on how to optimize your LinkedIn profile. So because of time, I'm going to stop here and reconnect back to my other slide.
So let me know when you can see my screen, let me know. We can see my screen. Please use any reaction. Yes, thank you, Annie. Thank you, awesome. So I'll be creating strategic content and building the right network on LinkedIn. Yes, we understand how very important building the right network is. Now you've created a LinkedIn account. How do you build how do you connect with people, and how do you show up on the platform? Because like we know, LinkedIn is not like any other social media platform where you can go post just about anything and all that. So we are going to start. How creating strategic content on LinkedIn. We need to create engaging strategic content. So I know some people don't really understand what a content is before you now get to the strategy part of it. So from my slide here, we said that content is information. Information is basically content, and information, it can take any form. It can be a write-up, an image, a video, or pieces of data that conveys an idea. You might have an idea of, say, you bought a new shoe, how to purchase a shoe on Jumia. That is content. You can now do a write-up. Okay, you go to www.jumia.com and you type that we are actually, like, that's a piece of information, and when you put it all together, it becomes a content. So LinkedIn content involve sharing ideas on LinkedIn via a post or an article. So if you want to create content on LinkedIn, it's any post that you put out on LinkedIn, that is called a content. It could be a picture of you, it could be you sharing what you learned and you put it together in a post and you share. Then there is also an article. An article is different from a post, and you will see that. And you see that when on LinkedIn, when you want to make the post, close to the post button, you will see an article. An article is more articulated. I'm using article and articulated. So an article actually is more systematic than a post. You could just share a post and okay, this is what I learned from this. But an article, you have to put an outline of how you have to do a thorough research and do an outline of how you came about the idea you want to share with your audience and all that. So now we go over to a content strategy. What is a content strategy? To explain this, is just like after you've opened your LinkedIn account, you then think on your own, okay, how often do I want to show up on LinkedIn? How often do I want to show up on LinkedIn? You can say, okay, for starters, I don't want to overburden myself. Let me do like 3 times in a week. I'll be coming to LinkedIn to share posts and interact with other people's posts 3 times in a week. That's just the strategy. You now say, okay, now I've said I want to be showing up 3 times in a week. What type of content will I post? And at what times should I post them? So that is you developing a strategy on how you are going to be showing up on LinkedIn. So you write out, okay, I want to be coming to LinkedIn Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Okay, at one time. Okay, let me choose, say, evening time, when people are coming back from work and they are pressing their phones so that they can see my content and they can interact with it. Then what type of content should you put out there? Because this is you selling yourself, and you have to be mindful of the type of content that you put out. So a content strategy is a systematic approach that you take to be intentional about the content that you push out on LinkedIn. I hope that is clear. Please, if it's not clear, you can always drop a message on the chat box and I'll respond to it after this. So the next thing to ask yourself is, why do I need to create content on LinkedIn? Why can't I just open LinkedIn account and just leave it and everybody is just all right? Like connections will be coming here and there and all that. So LinkedIn, like other social media platforms, it doesn't work like that. Same with life. You can't choose to remain at a spot and then magic happens, you progress and the rest of it. You have to put in some level of effort to do that. So why do you need to put in that effort? That's what you're asking. Why do I need to create content on LinkedIn? So the following emphasizes on the benefits of creating content on LinkedIn. We are going to look at the benefits of creating content on LinkedIn. We have here that one is that it makes you stand out and stay on top of mind for recruiters. Yes, if you're always sharing content on LinkedIn, it gives you a wider reach and you stand out. Okay, if say you've been consistently posting on your LinkedIn account for 3 times in a week and you apply for an offer, one of the things right now when you're applying for any offer, they always make provision for you to put a link to your LinkedIn account, also request for your Twitter. They want to know what you are doing online. What content are you putting out there? What content are you consuming as a person as well? You know, on LinkedIn, you can actually know if I like someone's post, it's recorded in my profile. Okay, this person celebrated this person liked this. So if you're also not one that is interacting with other people's content, it also shows in your profile. Another is it enables you build your network faster. If you are creating content on LinkedIn, people will see whatever content that you are creating. For me, I feel LinkedIn is one of the easiest social media platforms you can build with speed. It's not like Twitter. People used to do shakara on Twitter to follow you, like to follow you and follow back. Sometimes they even unfollow you after following you and you follow them back. But when it's for LinkedIn, once they see your content, they interact with it for a while, immediately they send you a connection request. So they don't even want to know whether you are like a beginner or a mid-level or like a professional and expert in you know. Just because they are pushing out a content that they've read and they've seen that, oh, this was beneficial to me. I think I would like to have this person around so that whenever I come on my LinkedIn, I can actually see posts like this that will help elevate me. That is one of the ways people can also like follow you. And when people even comment or react to your post, their own network also sees that. So you see that your visibility starts increasing just drastically by doing that. Another is it enhances connection and collaboration. I cannot tell the number of persons that I've met via LinkedIn, and sometimes you have to take it out from LinkedIn to other social media platforms that are more private. So LinkedIn is just the place for you. It depends on what you are putting out there and how intentional you are about your career growth. So if you know the right things that you need, you plan your life around it. Okay, what do I, before you even think of any content, what purpose would this content achieve? Those are the small questions you need to ask. You have companies collaborating with companies or individuals, basically because of the content they put out. Maybe you have an idea, you don't know how to execute it. You can draft a very good content around the idea and be like, oh, I'm a backend developer. I want to work on this idea, this idea, this idea. I want a front-end person, a design person who is skilled in so languages and all that to join my team. You will see people would reach out, oh, I want to join your team. Can I DM you this, that? Just like that, collaboration has started, then you build something. LinkedIn is one of the easiest places for connection and collaboration. Another is it creates a digital first impression where people learn about you before meeting you. Some people lose opportunities just by people looking through their LinkedIn profiles. So when someone looks through your profile, they will say, no, this one is not giving. It's not giving. They will not contact you again, and you don't know why. So if you want people to have a certain perception about you, you bring yourself, show them. Is what you show them that they will take. So you make your perception, make it known there. So it creates a first impression. Are you somebody that is interested in growth? Are you somebody that is interested in leadership? Are you someone that is interested in learning new tools about this, and this? So as you keep putting it out there, you'll be like, oh, okay, this person seems okay. Okay, I think I can actually reach out to this person. People have gotten so many offers just for certain content that they've shared. Oh, I saw your post on this, and this. I've been looking for someone that can handle this for my company. Would you like to jump on this offer? Just like that. They don't have to go through many hassles and the rest of it. So another is increases the number of your profile visits. The more content you create, people will want to know, who is even this person? Who are you to send this kind of this thing? So once they go through your content, the next thing they will do is to go through your profile. Okay, they will now say, oh, okay, this person went to my school, or they didn't go to my school. They are doing masters now, or they are learning this, they are picking up a course in React. They are doing this, and they're okay. They will decide to either follow you, or they will just visit and go. It happens. People from different companies. LinkedIn has this analytics tool that tells you when people visit your profile, it will tell you those that visit, and most of the time, those that visit also connect with you, but some of them don't also do that. Moving on to the next slide, types of content to post on LinkedIn. What type of content are you supposed to post on LinkedIn? Like we said, you're not meant to send everything. It's not when you sleep and wake up, or I've not eaten today, or you go on LinkedIn and go and post it. So LinkedIn is not a place for that. So one of it is professional milestones. Yes, there was this video that was done where someone made a video of, once you open LinkedIn, what you'll be saying, congratulations, I'm so happy to share that I've gotten this offer. I just joined Google. I just started my first day at Microsoft, and you've not even entered. They want to kill you with congratulations, and I just had this offer. So that is just to show you what is meant for. You're meant to share your professional milestones. If you have not gotten to the place where you get to work in all the big companies, start from where you are. Start from where you are. If you were a teacher and right now you are picking up a course, say in product design, go to LinkedIn and share it. That shows you're a growing person. Oh, I was once a teacher. I thought about growing myself and working on my skills in order to leverage the tech in my current work and also be on top of what is going on. Share it. So I decided to pick up a course in product design. This course is going to last for the next 3 months. I'm excited for the journey, and you will be weekly, you'll be giving updates on the things that you've learned for the week. People get offers from doing that. You will see before you finish, a company can say, oh, come and do internship with us. Just like that. Because people want to, a lot of people lie actually, but people like when you show full working. This week you go and report, oh, we learned introduction to product design. We were introduced to Figma with this one, that one. Look at the challenges I faced as a new, I could not navigate finding Figma, even to type this one, that one. Be real and share whatever milestone you have. You must not have the big one. It mustn't be like big ones before you share it. So whatever things that you learn, share your professional milestones. Another is your learning. I've talked about that. If as a teacher that switched, now is in 2 ways. You can now encourage other teachers that are looking to switch into tech, but they are not bold enough to do that. You can encourage them, and they will be seeing your content, and your connection will also increase. Oh, let me follow this person. They've done something I would like to do in the future. Let me see how they did it. Another is, if you had faced challenges while picking up that skill, also share it and how you overcame the challenge. That is part of sharing your learning. You are making it possible for the next person coming after you to have something better. Another is share motivational quotes that resonate with your journey and uplift your network. Yes, the economy is not giving. So if, for instance, is Monday, is Friday, anything, you can come up with something that resonates with you. You don't have to go to Pluto and go and copy Pluto and share something. It could be something that happens to you. You can pick up one lesson or the other, and you'll be like, oh, from this, I've realized this. Share it. It can always uplift someone in your network. Another is ask meaningful and engaging questions. Okay, say as you started your journey, you are struggling. Let's say you are the first, or you cannot find anybody that is doing what you are doing. That would be because you have not done your research very well, because there is nobody in this head that have not done what you are doing. So, and also for engagement purposes, you can try to come on LinkedIn. Oh, I just started this journey on product design. Can someone walk me through, someone that is already out there with this, my limited knowledge? What do you think I should focus on? And you will see people offering their pieces of advice. When people are commenting on your posts, respond to their distance. Don't go and leave it. Or you will just leave it and say, let them be respond. Let the comments be compiled. It doesn't happen that way. So when people comment, you respond or you react to it. I'm not saying you should spend all your time on LinkedIn. You can time box it, make out time and like go there, know that it's engagement you are going to do. Another is celebrate the wins of your network. Don't be seeing other people's wins and ignoring them. Then when it comes to your own, you expect them to react to your own. That's not the way it's done. When you see someone that is doing what you intend to do, go and celebrate that win. That is you tapping into what they are doing. And not just that, your visibility is increasing. And make meaningful comments. Sometimes it's not always auto-generated. When people write about things, if you have time, read it. Pick 1 or 2 lines, put it together, comment on it. So it helps in your visibility as well. Another is share opportunities pertaining to your field when it comes from a valid source. Yes, this is very important. So there will always be beginners around you. So if you're a beginner, there is always somebody you are better than, and you have spent 1 month. 1 month is already too much. Like, if you learn something, always be eager and willing to share it. If you come across opportunities, always be eager and willing to share it. And like I said, make sure it's coming from a valid source, either from the company's website, or you have recruiters. We'll get to that, following recruiters. Or you have recruiters that you are following that you can just repost whatever that they have. So moving on to the next slide, tips for creating content. if you want to create content, what are the tips that you can take? So we have one, be purposeful. What do you want to achieve with your content? Like I said before, don't just go and post anything that comes to mind. Think of why you want to achieve it, and then the target audience. Who are the people I want this to be for? So another is be consistent. If you want to be posting on Mondays alone, then you can pick Mondays. For starters, you can start with one because you are still trying to build. Be consistent, show up. If you post, either you post or you go and engage in other people's posts. Comment on it, react to it, engage in good and meaningful content. Another is create relevant, of course, we've been saying it. Then make use of hashtags. When you make any post, if you make posts regarding front end, and maybe you are using React or Vue, anyone, underneath the content, you can do hashtag React, hashtag front end developers, hashtag Vue, hashtag personal development, hashtag career. This thing, the hashtag you are using will draw people that have similar interests to actually get to see your content faster and react to engage with your content. So also learn how to use hashtags when you write your content. Another is engage with your audience. Yes, I've said it. When people post, engage. When you post, don't post and ghost people. I've done it for today. That's not how it's done. Another is how, okay, we are moving to the second part of it. We've talked about creating strategic content on LinkedIn. Now is how do I build the right network on LinkedIn? Okay. One is optimize your account. Mr. Charles has talked about optimization. You cannot overemphasize about having clear pictures on LinkedIn. Don't go and snap picture when you are under sun and you are sweating, carry it and go and put on LinkedIn. It does not make sense. If you don't have money for a cameraman, get a good camera. Somebody that has good iPhone camera. Go to a clear background where there are not too much drama going on. Go there, stand like you want to take passport. Then you can just do a quick smile. And that is a headshot for you. If you don't have money for paying a photographer, but if you can afford a photographer, please go for it. Pay for a headshot. It's really very cool, and people can easily identify it. Sometimes it's even your face that will make people to follow you. It's just like that. So another is with a compelling headline stating what you do. Okay, let me see if I can go to my own LinkedIn. Let me show you what I mean. If you can see my screen, please let me know. Please react. If you can see my screen. Can you see my screen? Can anyone hear me?
Yes,
please let me know if you can see my screen. All right, awesome. All right, thank you. So this is my headshot, like Mr. Charles showed us before. So I'm clicking on my profile. This is my headshot. It's a picture, it's a photographer. Now, this is what I'm talking about. This is what displaying what you do. After writing, having your name, the next is state what you do. Don't go there and be writing, I'm a lover of Christ, I show up and I kill it. All those ones. It's not what we want. Please write what you do. You can say front-end developer. Include what you are doing. Is it front-end with React or anything? Whichever thing you are doing, put it here. So that is what we mean. Now, this one is also, what is it called? Oh, God, templates. The template shows, like Mr. Charles said, I use Canva for this. This also shows your name and what you do. It's very clear. People can just click on it and say, oh, okay, this is what this person does. So I'll go back to I'll have to rush because of our time, and I'm checking the time right now. So going back to my slides. Okay. Yes. You can see my slide now, right? So I said optimize it, then use the search option. Oh, why did I stop this? Use the search option. Okay, I'll need to go back to that to show you. In the search option on LinkedIn, you have to use, if you want to follow people that are developers, use the search option and search for, okay, say you want to follow developers in Nigeria or developers in a particular dream company you want to work. You can be able to do that. Stop share. I want to make this as practical as possible. So forgive me for going back and forth on the screen sharing. So what am I talking about? This is the, if you can see my screen, please let me know. Yes. This is the search option. This is the, you see the kind of things I've been searching for. If you're interested in cybersecurity, I'll just type cybersecurity. You see why it's important? You put your skill in your name, like in the headline. It's people that have this skill. Yeah, that if I say, okay, let me type React. Let me see what comes out. React Node.js. Then you have a list of people that see who start developer. See, these are the names of people that are doing React. You can be like, oh, okay, Kazim, okay, this person, okay. And you can click on connect and you connect with them. So if you say, okay, for the company, let me check the companies. All these options that are here are there for you to explore. Then you can click on the company, check on the company that you want, the location. Where is it in Nigeria? You that are using React in Nigeria, you can type that, Nigeria. It will bring out the names, the people that are into, the companies that use React in Nigeria, things like that. So it's very easy for you to do on LinkedIn. Now, moving over to my next slide. So the next thing is connect purposely, connect with your classmates, colleagues. Yes. Now I'm going over on LinkedIn. I schooled at Unizik. If I want to connect with people that attended my school, I will just type it. Nnamdi Azikiwe University. It will show. If I want to follow, I will follow. I already have 3 connections of people that are schooling in my, that schooled in my school. So I can decide to click on it. Oh, I want to check for people that are schooled in my school. Oh, okay. I'll now pick other options that I want. So you have to learn how to make use of this search button. Learn how to make use of it very well. It will be very good for you when you are trying to send connection requests on LinkedIn. So, okay, I'll stop sharing this now. So I'll quickly round up. Switch on creator mode. Yes, there is creator mode. I'm supposed to show you that with my LinkedIn, but we are running out of time. So another is always click on connect button. This is important. There are some people that when you go to their profile, what you will see is follow. What you can do for you to go to their connection button is to click on, there are 3 dots close to the follow button. You click on it, you will now see the connect button. That's where you should click. Why do you need to connect? Why do you need to connect with people and not follow them alone? I did the difference between connect and follow buttons. When you connect with somebody, both of you will see your posts. You will see and interact with your posts. And you can even send them a DM. But when you follow the person, you will only be seeing the person's post. The person will not know if you exist or not unless you comment on their post and you keep commenting and commenting, and they will be like, who is this person? And on their own, they will not choose to connect with you. So always click on the connect button and not the follow button. And when you follow somebody, you cannot send them a direct message. So it will just be like you are following them from afar. They are like your mentor, and if you are doing mentor, it's not what you want to do. You want to connect with people and be their mentor. So, okay, the next is interact with other people's content. To improve your visibility constantly, yes, I've talked about the celebrate with other people's wins. Now, to the last slide, a saying goes, you are the average of the 5 people in your life. Master your professional networking skills. Start now, start small, and grow it one connection at a time. Thank you. As we are saying one connection at a time, the best thing you can do, and one of the one connection at a time we are going to start with. So you connect with me on LinkedIn. I dropped the link there. I also dropped it on the chat box. Then you can also connect with me on LinkedIn, on Twitter. Mr. Charles will also share his, so you connect with him. So you can as well share yours. Share your sorry. You can as well share your LinkedIn if you already have an existing LinkedIn account. So you can feel free to share it on the chat box so that we can connect with you. So this webinar is for networking. Part of the reasons why we are having it is for networking. And this topic is very strategic. So you can't, when you come for meetings like this, you don't need to be told. Like, just copy your social media account, drop it. As I'm saying, introduce yourself. You drop it on the chat box. Oh, okay, this is me, this is what I do. You will know someone might need your services. And if you don't talk about yourself and what you do, nobody will know. So I'm encouraging you. You can drop, Mr. Charles, kindly drop your LinkedIn account so that they can follow everyone. Any account you see here, any link you see here, please go ahead and follow the person. You are trying to go ahead and connect with the person. I'm sorry, don't follow, connect with the person. Yes, it's important because you are trying to build your profile and the connection and the rest of it. On that note, we are actually going to end our webinar for this month today. So we are going to be having another webinar next month, and we are going to be treating another interesting topic that we know will be very helpful to you. Thank you for taking out your time to be here. I hope you got value. Part of the LinkedIn, something that we are talking about is what all the things you learned in this webinar. Go on LinkedIn and talk about it. If you need the flyer for this webinar, I can share it. Reach out to me on Slack. I'll share it with you. You can be like, oh, today I learned on LinkedIn optimization, and here are a few points that I learned today. When you do, you could tag me to Mr. Charles, tag Vinicom Tech Hub. That is you learning. And I tell you, it's the people that are in your network that will see that you are learning and you are making sense to them. What we can actually do is to come and say, oh, nice having you, and it has finished. But I'm telling you, the connections you will get, people in my network will see your post. People in Mr. Charles's network will also see your post. Even in Vinicom Tech Hub, they will see your post, they will react to your post, and you will get like faster connection and networking immediately just because of one post. If you also need help with reading, maybe you've come up with a post, you don't think if it's good enough, I can guide you to reach out to me on Slack. Like I said, don't be scared. Just say hi to me on Slack. Then you can show me some of the things that you've done. I will be able to walk you through and direct you to some tools you can also use to improve your writing and the rest of it. Thank you so much. It's been so wonderful doing this with you today. I hope to see you again next month. So I'll be sharing when the flyer is out. We'll be sharing that with you so that everyone can be a part of that. Thank you so much for being here. It's an honor hosting this. So next time, see you next time. Yeah, thank you, Blessing. See you next time, next month. So we'll be sharing the dates and the topic that we'll be treating on our Slack channel and the social media channels as well. Thank you so much for being here. See you. Bye.